The storm that obeyed him. A viral Bible story. The wind howled like a warning. The sky had turned dark, far too quickly for evening. Waves rose like mountains, crashing violently against a small wooden boat in the middle of the sea. Inside that boat were terrified men, fishermen, who had spent their entire lives on water. Yet tonight, they were afraid to die. "We're going to sink," one of them shouted, gripping the edge as water poured in. Another cried out, "This storm is too strong." But in the middle of the chaos, there was one man sleeping. Yes, sleeping. His name was Jesus. At the back of the boat, while the storm raged and the disciples panicked, Jesus lay peacefully, as if the storm didn't exist. Finally, one of them rushed to him, shaking him desperately. "Master, don't you care that we are about to die?" The fear in his voice was real. The kind of fear that grips your chest. The kind that makes you believe there is no way out. Jesus slowly opened his eyes. Not with panic, not with fear, but with calm. He stood up. The wind still screamed. The waves still crashed. The boat still shook. But something changed, because now he was awake. He looked at them first, not the storm. "You of little faith," he said quietly. Not harsh, not angry, just truth. Then he turned toward the storm. Imagine that moment. The sky roaring, the sea raging, nature completely out of control, and one man standing in the middle of it all. Then Jesus spoke just 3 words: "Peace, be still." And
Peace,
instantly,
be
the wind
still.
stopped, the waves froze. The sea became calm. Just like that, silence. The kind of silence that doesn't just fill the air, but fills your soul. The disciples looked around in shock. Moments ago, they thought they were going to die. Now, not even a ripple. They turned back to him, eyes wide, hearts racing. "Who is this?" one whispered. "Even the wind and the waves obey him." But this wasn't just about a storm on the sea. It was about every storm, every fear, every anxiety, every moment you feel like you're drowning in life. Because sometimes, life feels exactly like that boat. Everything shaking, everything uncertain, everything out of control. And you wonder, does he even care? Is he even there? But this story reminds you of something powerful. Even when it feels like he is silent, even when it feels like he is asleep, he is still in the boat with you. And the moment he speaks, everything changes. The same voice that calmed the sea can calm your mind. The same power that stopped the storm can stop your fear. You may not see him. You may not hear him right away, but he is there. And when the time is right, he will stand up in your situation and say, "Peace, be still." And what feels impossible will obey him.